everybody, my name is Chloe Elizabeth, and this is going to be my coming out story and basically how I discovered that I am a lesbian. Like many other people, this year is the year I discovered that I was gay because I was, home a lot more, didn't have to perform for men ever, really got to sit with all my feelings, all those sorts of things, and turns out I'm gay. So I basically just wrote out the series of events that led to me being like, oh, wait a minute, I'm gay. At 22 years old, I didn't know that I was gay, but now I do. So here's my story. Basically, I always knew I was bi, really early on. I think I came out in 5th or 6th grade to a couple of my friends, which was really great. It was very neutral when I came out. They were just like, cool, you're bi, sounds good. But I never really felt like coming out and telling people I was bi. I know I came out to my friends, but I didn't feel like telling the world I was bi, into high school, just never felt like it. People knew, and if they asked, I said I also liked girls, but I said that I mostly like guys. I was 90% guys, 10% girls. I was wrong. Let's see, I operated like I was straight and I just like to have fun with girls. Again, wrong. Next, I met this girl in my 1 credit career preparedness class, and oh my god, I thought she was so cute from day one. I was so into her. I talked to her every class. We only had the class once a week, and I would just be so excited to get to sit next to her and talk to her. And she was sick a lot, so she wasn't there all the time. And when she was there, oh my god, my mind would explode. And I was on Tinder just searching for her because I wanted to find out if she liked girls, and if she did, I was gonna shoot my shot. And then I saw her on Tinder, and so I texted her and I was like, hey, this is a long shot, don't know if I'm right, but I think you're really cute, do you want to go out sometime? And she was like, I thought you were really cute and I didn't know, I have a terrible gaydar. So we ended up going out, and I really liked her, and it was going really well. And then I found out that she doesn't wear shoes on the bus, or when it's springtime, she likes to go out without shoes. And I simply have to date somebody who wears shoes, especially on public transportation. So I feel really bad, but I ghosted her. We already were saying the relationship wasn't really working out, and maybe we wanted to just be friends who hooked up. So I wasn't fully ghosting her from a relationship, but I did not talk to her again after I found out she didn't wear shoes. Because how do you tell somebody I don't like you anymore because you don't wear shoes? That's mean. Anyway, the next point is my best friend said that she could picture me marrying a woman. And that, in my head, I was like, me marrying a woman. Interesting. Say more. But nobody had really... I never really thought about marrying a woman. I always pictured myself marrying a man, and she was like, no, I mean, I could definitely see you marrying a woman. And she's right. And I started thinking about that, and that's when, the gears started turning. That was this summer, I think? It was, I don't know when in summer, but it was sometime this summer, I think towards the end. And the next point I have written down is relationships with men always felt like a chore, and they would go sexual really fast, even though I didn't want to have sex like that. So I would talk to guys on Tinder. I didn't date this pandemic because I'm not dating in a pandemic, but I did chat up my fair share of men because I'm lonely. And I don't know, the idea of actually dating one of these men, even before the pandemic, seemed like a chore. Having a boyfriend seemed just the biggest time suck that I did not want to have to deal with. I didn't really like men in practice, all of it. So the next big warning sign was TikTok telling me that I was gay. I know a lot of people have experienced this, the TikTok algorithm knowing you're gay before you do, but I was getting TikToks that addressed me like I was just a fellow lesbian, and basically told me I was gay in the TikTok, and I was like, oh, teehee, TikTok made a mistake. No, the algorithm knew me really well. If the algorithm knew that I liked Mamma Mia and Dolly Parton within like a week of using the app, I think it knows me pretty well. I even wrote about this for class, and my teacher was so interested in it, and I'm like, I feel like this is honestly a kind of common takeaway. But yeah, TikTok started telling me that I was a lesbian, and the more that I started thinking about like the other things that were going on at that time, I was like, perhaps TikTok has a point. Not totally sure, but perhaps they do. And then what really just sealed the deal for me was I saw this very, 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 very cute girl in Zoom class. I was in my Zoom digital marketing class, and I see this girl on day one, and I'm like, oh boy, that girl's cute. And so I think I went to class like one more time before I was like, well, I must follow her on social media. I have to find out more. I have to shoot my shot. And I found her on Instagram. She seemed gay and she seemed single. And so within like a week or two, I shooted my shot. And we've been talking ever since, and I really like her, and it's a pandemic, so dating is difficult, but that's all I'm going to say about that. But that really nail in the coffin for me. And then in addition to that, she sent me the lesbian master doc, and that'll get you right in the feels. If you're a lesbian, that'll tell you right away you're a lesbian. The line that really stood out to me was, ask yourself if you can have a healthy and fulfilling relationship with men and actually want to be with them. Attraction is supposed to feel good. If being in relationships with men isn't appealing to you, and if you can't truly see yourself ending up happy in a relationship with men, or your attraction to men makes you uncomfortable, you may be a lesbian. And ding, 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 that is absolutely how I feel. I may be a lesbian. Okay, next I want to talk about just some of the warning signs that I was gay. I think a big part of why I did not know I was gay was because I didn't see any representation of feminine lesbians, really. Like, I saw more feminine lesbians, but not really to the degree that I was, especially because most of my life I've been a blonde, and I don't know why I associate that with being like more feminine. You can see a little bit of blonde peeking out because I poorly dyed my hair. I don't know, I just didn't see any lesbians that look like me, and so it didn't even occur to me that I could be gay, and I didn't really want to be very masculine, and I thought if I was gay I would just kind of have to be. I don't know. But also, like I said, one of the biggest warning signs was that dating men seemed like a chore. My roommate started dating, and as soon as they went on Tinder, they started talking to really nice guys, and like they enjoyed talking to these guys, and they were just having a good time with it. And I was like, that's not how I feel towards men. Interesting. Also, I just never dated. I didn't have any boyfriends. I went to an all-girls school in middle school, and boy did I kiss a lot of girls there. Anyway, I never brought home a boy in high school, not in college. I didn't date. I would go out on dates with guys like once or twice a year, and it never worked out. I would always find reasons not to be with them. I was so picky that like no guy met my standards. I don't feel that picky with women. Women are beautiful, and I love them, and they're amazing, and they can do no wrong. And that's not how I feel about men. I do think I needed to just like experience adult men. Like, I don't think I was totally lying to myself about my sexuality all these years. I think I just didn't know. I remember I would like watch TV and movies, and like all the guys that girls would have crushes on, I didn't get it. I was always very attracted to women in TV and movies, but not the men. And I would just say like, oh, when I get older, I'll see why they're attractive. Like in Twilight, I wasn't their age when the movie came out, so like they're not my type. I don't think they're that attractive. When I get older, I'll see. And here I am, 22 years old. I'm older, and I don't find them attractive still. And I know what like my age adult men are like, and I don't want to be with them. But I didn't really have any men in my life, so I didn't really know what adult men were like until I actually experienced them. One of the things in the lesbian master doc was I would just pick somebody to randomly be attracted to, like in a group of people, and I would single out the men, and it'd be like, okay, that one's the most attractive one, that must be the one I'm attracted to. All right, maybe I'll try to flirt. But oh my god, I was so bad at flirting. It made me so uncomfortable. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to talk to men. I didn't want to flirt. I didn't want to do any of that. Now, I low-key feel like I could be a good flirter. Don't know, because, you know, we're a pandemic, so I'll probably never see anybody ever again. Anyway, let's see if there's anything else on here. Oh, I never liked sex with men. Felt like nothing. Did not like it. Did not enjoy it. Oh, when I dreamed or fantasized about men, I only saw them in the abstract, baby. They were not real. They were just like sort of like feminized men with no faces and just like the concept of a man. And then lastly, I thought it would be really cool to be gay. I thought that'd be sick if I could just be a lesbian. I also thought my family probably thinks I'm gay. Like, how do I convince my family that I'm not gay? I don't know how to do that because I'm very gay. I think what's really cool about coming out is my confidence has gone up tremendously. Almost everything that I didn't like about myself, now that I know I'm gay, I like about myself. I cannot explain that fully. The more like laid back, like in my sweats, no makeup, like my hair's not really done, that side of me, I always felt like I was wrong for showing that side. I wasn't attractive to men for showing that side, and like I should be more done up all the time. But I know that I look cute now when I look like that, and it doesn't matter what men think, and women will think I'm cute because I am cute. And so I don't know, I can just really embrace that side of me, who I am a lot, not the like makeup done up side. That was the only side of me that I liked, and now I like me as a whole. It's crazy how much I like myself. I think it's been like 3 months since I've realized that I'm gay, and I will sit in front of the mirror and be like, you're so pretty, look at you, you're so pretty, oh my god, like everybody wants to date you, everybody wants to be you, you are perfect. And like there's obviously a lot of other things that, you know, gotta deal with, self-esteem, whatever, wise, but my body dysmorphia has gotten much better, my confidence has gone up, and I have never been a confident person, so it's pretty cool. I'm very much enjoying that part of coming out. I actually picture myself being in a relationship and like having a girlfriend and being a relationship person. I don't really want to be single much longer, and I don't think I will be single much longer, and that makes me really happy and excited, and that's how I envision my future, being in a relationship. Never did with men though. I figured one day I would have to settle down and have to find a man and have to get married and have to have a family, and ugh, no. The term gay, lesbian, queer, all of that feels right to me. Bi never felt right. Pan felt better, but again, I just like never wanted to come out because the term just never sat right with me, and I didn't feel like I needed to come out. I also didn't come out in high school because I wanted to be able to have sleepovers with girls and not have my mom question it ever. I never even ended up doing that, but I wanted that possibility. And yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy being gay. I'm happy sharing my story. I'm happy that I figured it out. 22 years was, I mean, it was probably like, what, when you start thinking about that? So it's probably like 12 years that I just haven't known. Would have been really convenient, I think, had I found out earlier, but I think a lot of events needed to happen for me to know. So, cheers to being gay. I'm always happy to talk with more people in the comments if anybody even sees this video, and I hope that it helped somebody. If you're stumbled across this video and you're still trying to figure out your sexuality, maybe it takes time, roll with the punches, do what feels right for you, don't feel pressured, and read the Lesbian Master Doc. Alright, so subscribe, If you want, I don't really know what kind of content I'm going to be making, but it's definitely going to be gay focused. Let me know if you think I should make more videos and what I should make videos about. And yeah, I think that's all I have to say. Bye!